How is it going then, everybody? I hope you're all doing very well. Welcome back to another video here on our channel. I'm the FIFA Analyst, and today we are bringing you a David Neres SBC player review. This is one of the cards that got released this evening, along with a load of Eredivisie players, which I'm looking forward to testing out and trying out. But obviously, we wanted to go ahead and start with the best possible card. David Neres is a 88 right winger who is Brazilian and plays for Ajax in the Eredivisie. If you guys do enjoy this video, please do let me know by leaving a like and subscribe to the channel. Let me know down in the comment section what were your initial thoughts to the content tonight, and particular David Neres. We have played 5 games with him in FUT Champs, so I just wanted to go through and provide you with my honest feedback on this card and whether or not it's worth picking up. He's coming in at 200,000 coins on PlayStation and 223,000 on Xbox, 225 on PC. He has 5-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. He is 5'9" with medium work rates and lean body type. How does that kind of play out? First of all, when I first looked at that, obviously the 5-star skill moves is fantastic. 3-star weak foot, meh, but you can kind of get away with it because he has the outside of the foot shot trait, which is a big bonus. So if you don't know what that means, basically when a player gets in on goal, where they would normally have to use their weak foot, when they have the outside of the foot shot trait, they will use that strong foot instead. And it's a way to kind of get round having a bad weak foot. So when someone has that outside of the foot shot trait, but does have a bad weak foot, it's kind of okay to an extent. It's still not as good as having a 4-star, 5-star weak foot, but it kind of is, you know, kind of on that side of things. He does have lean body type as well. His face stats are 92 pace, 83 shooting, 84 passing, 92 dribbling, and 73 physical, which when we look at that and we think about this card, all of that looks absolutely incredible for what he is. We will take into account, obviously, the 200,000 price tag that he does have. Let's go ahead and talk about the medium work rates. I'm not a fan of it, to be honest, because the position that we played him in, we played him at right wing, we played him at left wing, and I also played him at striker. I wanted to try and get a variety of positions in with him. I think his best position, if I'm honest with you, is going to be on that left-hand side. To shoot a cross goal, he's not worth cutting in inside and looking for a finesse shot with. And I'll talk about that in a short while and why. But that left wing position is going to be his best. You could play him up front if you wanted to, but I think with how weak he is on the ball, it's not going to be that great to play him up front. I think wing is going to be his best position. In terms of chemistry style, what chemistry style did I play on him? Personally, I actually went with a Deadeye because I wanted to increase that shooting and passing, but I think a Hawk or a Marksman also works very well. The medium work rates when you're playing someone in left wing, to me, is just very lackluster. I don't think they stick into the attacking positions that I'd want them to. There's times combined with his attacking positioning, which is 86 on the attacking side of things, but when we look at his reactions as well, his reaction to 81, I think, is what really makes this guy not fill in those attacking roles that I would kind of like. So that's kind of the work rates in the card and all that sort of stuff. Let's go ahead and talk about his pros and cons. We'll start off with his pace. 93 acceleration and 92 sprint speed. Was he quick? Yeah. I mean, he's 5'9". He's very quick with the ball at his feet. The type of speed that he has is to burst away with the ball, take big touches, and just go, you know? Similar to Salah, and that's the feel that I got from David Neres. If you ever use Salah, you are just going to kind of run and use that pace and just get away from your man via that. The pace is great, but what kind of comes in and makes the card a con is that if someone gets close to you with that pace, he is just going to be brushed over. Lean body type, 73 strength, kind of, brings that down a little bit. If you want to put a Hawk on him, you can take his strength to 78. My personal opinion, his strength's that low with low aggression at 63. There's no point in really focusing on increasing that. I personally wanted to get more out of his shooting and his passing with the chemistry style, hence why I went for a Deadeye. Talking about the shooting now, is this a pro? Is it a con? Well, he has 85 finishing, 84 shot power, 77 long shots, and his composure overall is 86. That finishing at 85 with shot power of 84 is fine, and the composure of 86. So if you get in on goal, you're probably going to hit the back of the net quite frequently. The outside of the foot trait is definitely felt when you get in on the right foot, because obviously he is left-footed. I took him to 99 shot power with a Deadeye, so he's very lethal in that side of stuff, should you get in. The biggest letdown to me was that 82 long shots means that you don't really want to play this guy on the wing to cut back in, because it's just not really worth it. He has 86 curve, and with 82 long shots, his finesse shots on the edge, even when you green time them, are just not that great. He doesn't have the finesse shot trait, so this isn't really an area of expertise for David Neres, which is why I think you're better off just playing him on that left-hand side of the pitch. So his shooting was very good for a winger. When he gets in on goal, you know, you can kind of back that finish in depending on the chemistry style that you put on him. Again, long shots are a no-go. The passing, how was the passing? Well, again, if we go off the base stat with no chemistry style, he has 90 short passing, which is fantastic, with 91 vision. For a winger, that's probably some of the best that you actually have seen on a lot of cars on FIFA 22 so far. 79 long passing. It's a little bit low, and I don't think this is too much of an issue. And the only reason why I don't think it's too much of an issue is that it's not very often you go for a switch or a long ball with an attacker on the wing. The time when I would think you would do it is when you lay the ball out to the wing, you've sent your striker on a run, and you just need to go for that little over-the-top through ball, you know, into your forward. That's when it kind of comes into play. Again, with the curve at 81, doesn't really have the ability to whip the ball, you know, if you're going for a threaded through ball or something, so do take that into account. But as a whole, his passing at 90 short passing is absolutely fine. We will take a look, though, and talk about his crossing. His crossing is only 77, which is pretty low, you know, when we're kind of thinking about it. For someone that's going to be wanting to whip the ball in, if you're like myself, I do like to whip the ball in, that is really, really low for a winger that's got the ability to beat a man with pace. The cross is going to let you down on a few times, and it certainly was felt for myself when using him. Moving on to his dribbling, how did he feel on the ball? You are probably not going to find someone that's going to be as good with a ball at their feet, with that agility and that balance, for a similar sort of price range, to be honest. He had the Neymar feel to him 100%. Felt so good with just that left stick dribble, the ability to turn. He's got 86 composure, 97 agility, 93 balance, 91 ball control, 92 dribbling. That is all phenomenal. The left stick dribbling, the agile dribbling, the strafe dribbling is great with Neres. Similar to Neymar, if someone gets close to you, you are going to, you know, you are going to fall over. He's just not very good when someone gets close to you. He's not strong in that sort of area, in that duel. Where does this card get let down? It is purely the 81 reactions. You notice that at times. There's times where he could just get back to the ball if he lost it, if he gets tackling, or the ball rebounds out, or there's a loose ball for him to chase onto. He really doesn't get there with those 81 reactions, which for me, it's not as big of a deal, but you will notice it. That combined with the medium work rates, it just makes it very frustrating to deal with. The defensive stats have no relevance to this card. Not an interest for us. Physical stats, he has 73 strength, 83 stamina, 64 jumping, and 63 aggression. The jumping and aggression is a letdown. The strength is low. We've discussed that. And the stamina at 83 is fine, I think, for a winger. Yes, you may need to sub him out if you get close to maybe going into extra time or something. So that's kind of how that card faces up on there. When we talk about his team links, how can you link him in? I think this card's not that hard to link. And I only say that because he's Brazilian. You've got some options on how you want to bring him in. Gravenberch obviously is a big one at the minute with his road to the knockout card that people are linking him in, but he obviously has gone up. And along with the other Eredivisie cards that you've got the ability to link him into, I think his links are good enough, you know? The way I linked him in purely just for this player review was I just linked him to Gravenberch. Gold card that was for Gravenberch. But he's okay. You can link him in on a few different ways should you wish to get him into your team, obviously. In terms of the longevity, how long can this card last on FIFA? For most people, I think a very long time, purely because he's quick and he's got good dribbling stats. The shooting is good enough with a chemistry style, and the passing obviously is very solid for the short passing. The long passing, not so much. I think longevity, this card could probably last for about 2 months. So at the time of recording, we're in November. I think by the end of January, that's when you're going to start to want to get him out. And why would I say that? I think because when we start to see Team of the Year cards and more boosted defenders come in with quicker pace, with much bigger strength as well, he's going to get shrugged off the ball. Why Mbappe is so good out on the wing is that he's got an average body type and he can hold his own a little bit. He's got a bit of strength. He's got a bit of ability to fight to him. Neres doesn't really have that, which is why I think some people will get a bit frustrated having him out on the wing, because he's just get bodied by some of these, you know, quick, strong defenders. In terms of level, does he have a scaling cap? Can he be used in the elite division? Can a competitive player use him? Can a low-level player use him? Absolutely. He will tick a lot of people's boxes because of the 5-star skill moves, the pace, and the stats overall. The 3-star weak foot will put off, obviously, some of your higher-level players as a whole. So you can use him across the board. Not a problem whatsoever. Enjoyment of cards. How much did I enjoy him? I didn't, if I'm honest with you. I personally think 200,000 coins for what I got out of this card, I didn't like it whatsoever. I just didn't like him. I didn't like him because trying to cut in and finesse didn't work, and that's a big play style for me, so I didn't like that. When I shifted him over to the left, he got into the decent positions, but he got shrugged off the ball a little bit. I didn't feel like he bursted away maybe as quick as I'd like him to. And then when I played him up front to get him there, yeah, he put the ball in the back of the net, but that's kind of as expected, I think, you know, when we get him one-on-one to power it across goal. I just didn't enjoy him. I can't really explain it. Just he didn't click with me. He didn't suit with me. I don't know. He just didn't really work for me. My overall rating, what would I give him? Honestly, for 200,000 coins, I think he's an okay option for someone that needs a winger that's quick and can do what, you know, just beat the man, get down the byline, and so on. But because he can't cross, and that's what I like, and because he can't finesse it, he doesn't suit me. So I can't really give him a massive high rating. I feel like for 200,000 coins, I kind of want, you know, a 50,000, 100,000 coin refund. That's my personal opinion. And I think you guys need to think about that with regards to your playstyle. So I would only give him like a 7.5 out of 10. The work rates didn't work for me. The fact that he can't pass long very well, the fact that he can't cross, the fact that he's very weak, the fact that he has 3-star weak foot just isn't the card for me, to be honest with you. Hopefully you guys can make an informed decision from that as well. And I know a lot of people watching this are probably going to go, Al, you're wrong. He's class. I love him. Blah, blah, blah. Hey, look, I get that. We all have different opinions on cards. And for me, he just didn't work. You know, as a winger, I don't like. And I wouldn't ever play him in centre attacking mid, by the way, because of the weak foot. The weak foot's too much of a letdown for me in the middle of the park, right? So that's why I wouldn't play him there. In a Neymar, I'm the same with Neymar. I don't like Neymar on the wing for the exact same reason. I like Neymar in the middle, but not on the wing, just because of the, you know, kind of the similar sort of factors. So that's my honest opinion. As I said, I always give you guys my honest opinions. I know some of you probably won't like me saying that, but I don't think he's worth the 200,000 coins that he is right now. You guys let me know what you think as well. I do like to hear your thoughts on these cards, so pop them down below in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, do leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.